Soft lights, empty room. Your shadow still feels close. I'm breathing, but barely since you let me go. I learned to smile when I'm breaking, say I'm fine like it's true. I learned how to stop explaining why my heart still beats for you. Pictures hiding in the silence, every word I never said. You walked out without a sound and left your echoes in my head. I don't scream anymore, I don't fall to the floor. I just hurt in ways no one sees. I learned to cry without sound, let the tears fall quietly down. No one knows how bad it feels to miss you and pretend I'm here. Your name still lives in my breathing, in the pauses between my thoughts. Every almost still haunts me, every love we never fought. I stayed when it hurt to stay. You left when it felt too real. Now I hold all the damage and you don't know what I feel. I don't beg anymore, I don't ask what for. I just survive a night. I learned to cry without sound, hide my heart when you come around. No one sees the way I ache when I relive every mistake. I learned to bleed in disguise, smile through the tears in my eyes. You love me, then shut me down. So I learned to cry without sound. If loving you was a lesson, then I learned it the hard way. I gave you all my tomorrows, you took yesterday. If you ever hear my silence, know it's louder than my pain. I'm screaming in the quiet every time I say your name. I learned to cry without sound, hold my heart so it won't drown. I still love you, I don't know how, even now. I learned to live with the truth that losing you changed who I am. You walked away, I stayed around and learned to cry without sound. No tears left to explain, just silence calling your name. Soft echoes in an empty room. Your shadow still feels close. Every breath reminds me of a love I almost held. You didn't leave all at once, you faded out slowly. Smiles turned into silence, promises grew cold. You stopped asking how I was, stopped calling my name. I watched us fall apart while pretending we were okay. Every night I felt the distance grow. You were here, but already gone. I lost you every day, even when you stayed. you suddenly. I lost you every day. Your touch felt unfamiliar, like I was loving a ghost. You look right through me, like I'm mattered the least. I blame myself for everything. Thought love could make you stay, but love can't save a heart that already walked away. Every word became goodbye before we ever said it out loud. I lost you every day, in 1,000 quiet ways, in the space between your words, in the tears I couldn't say. I begged you with my silence, you answered with your pain. I didn't lose you suddenly, I lost you every day. I remember when you tried, when your eyes still looked like home. Now I sleep beside memories and wake up all alone. If loving harder worked, I'd still be in your arms, but you were leaving piece by piece while I was breaking my heart. I lost you every day, till there was nothing left, just a name that still hurts and a love I can't forget. You taught me how to hold on while you slipped away. I didn't lose you in goodbye, I lost you every day. Now I count the moments where you chose to drift away. I didn't lose you all at once, I lost you every day. You smile like it was nothing, like we were never true. Every memory I held felt heavier without you. You say it was just a moment, something easy to forget, but I still see a shadow in every place we met. You moved on like it was nothing, like love was just a game, but I'm still standing in the ruins, calling out your name. We were real to me, even if we weren't to you. I gave you all my heart, you gave me reasons to lose. You say it didn't mean a thing, like it was just a dream, but every tear I'm crying says we were real to me. I replay every promise, every night you stayed. You said this feels forever, then forever slipped away. You don't look back anymore, like I was just a phase, but I still carry every word you were too scared to say. You closed the door so quietly, like nothing ever hurt, but I'm still bleeding memories from everything we were. We were real to me, I felt it in my bones. You were safe place. Now I sleep alone, you say love wasn't there, like it was make-believe, but my broken heart still knows we were real to me. Maybe I loved deeper, maybe I felt more, maybe you were already gone while I was begging for more. If loving you was foolish, then I'll take the blame, but don't tell me it was nothing when it still wrecks my name. We were real to me, every laugh, every tear, I would still choose you, even knowing how it ends here. You can't erase the past, say it meant nothing you see, but one thing you can't change is we were real to me. I thought pain was loud, but I was wrong. You used to read my face like open pages. Now you don't even ask what's wrong. You stopped holding me through the silence, so I learned how to cry alone. I swallowed every word I wanted, every please don't go I felt. I smiled so you wouldn't notice how I was breaking by myself. You were already halfway gone, while I was still holding on. I learned to cry without sound, so you wouldn't hear my heart fall apart. I learned to bleed without scars, so you wouldn't feel the damage you caused. I loved you quiet, I loved you deep, while you were letting go of me. I learned to cry without sound, when loving you hurt too loud. You said nothing's wrong, so I believed it, even when your eyes were gone. I waited in the space between us where love used to belong. I replayed every small moment, wondering where I failed. You walked away without looking back. I stayed and let myself break. You found freedom in goodbye. I found pain I couldn't hide. I learned to cry without sound, so you wouldn't hear my heart fall apart. I learned to bleed without scars, so you wouldn't feel the damage you caused. I loved you quiet, I loved you true, while you forgot what we were meant to be. I learned to cry without sound, when loving you hurt too loud. If loving you meant losing me, I wish I had walked away, but I chose us every time, even when you didn't stay. Now the tears don't make a noise, they just fall inside my chest. You moved on like nothing happened, I'm still cleaning up the mess. I learned to cry without sound, so the world wouldn't see me fall. I learned to live with the pain, like it never mattered at all. I loved you more than you tried. soft piano breathing in the dark. Silence feels heavier than words. I gave you mornings, gave you nights, every fragile part of my life. I ignored the cracks in your goodbye, pretended love was still alive. I learned your silence like a song, sang it when you were already gone. Every promise felt so real, even when I was the only one who felt. I kept holding on while you were letting go. I loved you until there was nothing left, until my heart forgot how to protect. I burned myself just to keep you warm. Now I'm standing here half destroyed. I loved you past the breaking point, past the truth I tried to avoid. You walked away, I stayed and bled. I loved you until there was nothing left. Smiled while my world collapsed, told myself this pain would pass. You held my hand, but not my soul. I felt it slipping, losing control. I was fighting for an us, you were already done. Every tear I tried to hide was proof I loved you more each time. I stayed too in a love that was already gone. I loved you until there was nothing left, until my heart had nothing to defend. I broke myself just to make you stay. Now I'm drowning in what we used to say. I loved you when it hurt like hell, when goodbye was already spelled. Stayed instead. I loved you until there was nothing left. If loving you was a war, then I lost everything I fought for. I gave my last breath, my last truth, just to be enough for you. Now all I have is memory and the ghost of who I used to be. I loved you until there was nothing left, no tears to cry, no heart to mend. You closed the door without regret. I'm still here with the pain you left. I loved you deeper than myself until I disappeared in someone else. You survived, I barely lived. I loved you until there was nothing left. Soft piano fading, a broken breath whispered, I loved you. Soft lights on an empty room, your silence still feels like you. I breathe in what we used to be and exhale all the truth in me. You loved me when it felt easy, when my smile hid the pain. But when the nights got heavy, you slowly walked away. I held us with both my hands, inside. I stayed through every storm. You waited for the calm. I broke myself for love. You chose to move on. I loved you when it was hard, when your heart was falling apart, when loving you meant bleeding and still calling it art. I loved you through the doubt, when you were losing faith in us. I loved you when it was hard. You loved me when it wasn't enough. You said I asked for too much, but I only asked for you. I learned how to be patient while you learned how to leave me too. Your words were getting colder, your touch felt far away. I watched our forever turn into yesterday. I fought for what we had, you ran from what we were. I tried to save our love, you let it hurt. I loved you when it was hard, when your eyes stopped looking at mine, when holding you felt lonely, but I stayed every time. I loved you through the cracks, when you were giving up. I loved you when it was hard. You loved me when it was enough. Now I sleep on your side of the bed, still reaching for ghosts instead. I was strong for the both of us. You were already gone in your head. Maybe love shouldn't hurt this way. Maybe I held on too long, but I'd rather love and break than never love at all. I loved you when it was hard, when your world was falling down, when loving you cost me every piece of who I am now. I loved you without defense. I stayed when you gave up. I loved you when it was hard. You loved me when it was love. If love means walking away, then maybe I was wrong, because I loved you when it was hard, even after you were gone. You said you needed space to breathe. I stayed pretending I was strong. Your eyes were somewhere far from me, but I kept holding on. You packed your words in quiet lines. No anger, no goodbye, just half a truth, a gentle lie, and tears you wouldn't cry. I felt you leaving every day before you ever walked away. You left me loving you with nowhere for my heart to go. You left me loving you, still hoping for what we don't know. I let you go if I knew how, but love doesn't listen to me now. You moved on like I never is still right here, like you might come back home. I talk to shadows in this room. I hate being alone. I replay every little sign I missed along the way. You stopped choosing me in time, I stayed anyway. You learned how to forget my name, I learned how to live in pain. You left me loving you with words I'll never say. You left me loving you while your heart already ran away. I'd unlove you if I could, but my heart still thinks we should. You found peace, I've broken too. You left me loving you. If loving you is all that's left, then I'll carry it alone. I gave you more than what I had, now I'm empty down a bone. Maybe one day this won't hurt, maybe I'll learn to move on. But tonight your name still burns like you're never really gone. You left me loving you while you learn how to be free. You left me you like I'm meant nothing to be. I'd forgive you if it helped, but I'm still picking up myself. You closed the door, I stayed true. You left me loving you. Soft piano slows a final breath. I whisper your name into nothing left. Soft piano, breathing slow. Your shadow still lives in my home. Your clothes are gone, but not your name. It's written in everything I say. I try to move, I try to heal, believing you never felt real. Your laugh still rings in empty rooms. Your side of the bed still smells like you. I tell myself that I'm okay, but every night proves me wrong again. You walked away like it was nothing, like my heart wasn't in your hands. I learned to smile in public and cry when no one understands. You call it over, you call it done, you say it ended long ago, but every tear, every memory still tells me what I know. You call it pain, you call it loss, you say it's something I should forget, but even broken, even bleeding, I still call it love. I see your face in passing cars and songs that hit me way too hard. I delete texts I'll never send, pretend I don't miss you again. You found your peace, I stayed behind, still searching through what's left of mine. You let go easy, I held on, like loving you was something wrong. You healed fast, I stayed hurting, counting days you don't come back. I learned how silence sounds like screaming when love just fades. You call it over, you call it done. You say it ended long ago, but every tear, every memory still tells me what I know. You call it pain, you call it loss. You say it's something I should forget, but even broken, even bleeding, I still call it love. Maybe one day it won't hurt this way. Maybe your name will stop my breath. But right now all I have to say is loving you is all I had left. If loving you is my mistake, then why does my heart still choose your face? You moved on, you closed the door like we were nothing before. But every scar you left on me still writes our history. You call it over, I call it us. Even when it tears me apart, you walked away without looking back. I stayed and called it still call it love, even if you don't. Soft echoes in an empty room. Your voice still lives in every tune. I breathe you in, then breathe you out. Like loving you was a fading sound. You used to hold me like I mattered, like I was home inside your arms. But somewhere love began to shatter. You stopped trying, I stayed scarred. You smiled less, you touched me colder. Your words felt careful, far away. I felt the ending on your shoulders before you ever said my name. I kept believing in the past while you were already gone. You loved me once, I know it's true. I felt it every time you smiled. But love moved on and I stayed. You stuck in us for a while. You loved me once, but not enough to fight when things got hard. You let me break, you gave me up and called it falling apart. We talk like strangers in the silence, shared a bed once was all you gave. I gave you more than I should lose. You walked away unscathed. You loved me once and I still do. Even knowing how it ends, you found a life without my love. I'm still loving you. Back then you loved me once, I loved you always. Soft piano, slow breathing, a heart that never healed. I packed your name in every breath, still sleep on your side of the bed. You said we needed space to grow, but space just taught me how to break. I replay words you didn't mean, promises that cut too deep. You walked away like I'd be fine. You closed the door so quietly, I didn't hear my heart collapse. I'm still bleeding for you, even though you're gone. Every scar still whispers your name when I'm alone. You're already healing, I'm still falling through. You forgot how much I loved you. I'm still bleeding for you.
I smile just enough to lie, tell the world I'm doing fine. But every song, every street still feels like losing you again.
You moved on like love was light, like it didn't weigh on you. I stayed drowning in the dark, trying not to need the truth. You said time would fix the pain, but time just taught me how to miss. I'm still bleeding for you, from wounds you never saw. You turned your back so easily, I gave you all I was. You're already healing, I'm still breaking through. You forgot how much I loved you. I'm still bleeding for you. Maybe love was never fair. Maybe I loved harder than you cared. If loving you was my mistake, I'd still make it all again. Because even now, even here, through all this silent pain, my heart still chooses you again and again. I'm still bleeding for you. In every lonely night, you're a memory that won't fade. A ghost I still invite. You're already healing, I'm still torn in two. You forgot how much I loved you. I'm still bleeding for you. Soft piano fading, a heart that never stopped loving. Soft echoes in an empty room. your shadow fades too soon. I watch your eyes stop looking my way, heard your heart slowly drift away. You laughed but not the way you did when love was something real we lived. I stayed while you were halfway gone, still believing we belonged. You held my hand but not my soul. I felt the distance growing cold. Every promise cracked with time, every forever crossed the line. I was just a memory you kept, something you forgot to protect. You moved on like I was never there, like I was just air you barely breathed. I loved you with everything in me. You loved me like history. I was your yesterday. You were my everything.
I replay words you didn't mean.
I search your face in every dream.
You said my name like it was strange,
like love that lost its shape.
I stayed up late just missing us.
You slept fine, never noticed much.
You found new light.
I stayed in rain, learning how to live with pain.
I held on when you let go.
You left me here alone. I was just a memory you kept, something you forgot to protect. You moved on like I was never there, like I was just air you barely breathed. I loved you with everything in me. You loved me like history. I was your yesterday. You were my everything.
Now I see it clear at last.
Love can turn into the past.
I wasn't wrong, I just believed in something you couldn't be.
If loving you was all I knew, then losing you broke me in two. I was just a memory to you, but you were my truth. You walked away without regret. I'm still here trying to forget.
I loved you more than you knew. You loved me when it was convenient to. I was your yesterday.
You were my forever. Now all that's left is you in my head. A love that lives but long is dead. Soft piano fades in, a breath before the fall. I gave you all the pieces I didn't know were cracked. Held my heart wide open while you slowly pulled it back. You said we'd last forever, but forever slipped away. I stayed through every silence. You left me every day. I kept forgiving what you wouldn't fight. I kept believing in us alone at night. I loved it in survival. keep you breathing here. Our love didn't survive me. I drowned in all that fear. You stopped saying my name like it meant something to you. Your touch felt like habit, not like something true. I watched you slowly leave while standing next to me. You were gone long before you ever set me free. I kept holding what you let die. I kept hoping you'd choose me this time. Our love didn't survive me. I loved until it hurt. I gave you every part of you, only took what worked. I stayed when it was breaking. You walk without a scar. Our love didn't survive me. I loved you as you are. Maybe love shouldn't feel like begging to be seen. Maybe hearts aren't meant to bleed this silently. I lost myself in trying to make you stay, and I'm standing in the ruins of yesterday. I didn't fail at loving, I just loved alone. I didn't lose you, I lost my home. Our love didn't survive me, but I still feel the pain. I gave you everything, you walked away the same. If loving you destroy me, then maybe that's the truth. Our love didn't survive me, but I survived you. Soft piano fades, a final breath. I'm still standing in what's left. Soft lights, empty room, your shadow fades too soon. I'm still standing where we began, but you're already gone. You packed your words in silence, left your truth undone. I read your eyes like goodbye before you ever run. Every set we took away left a crack inside my chest. You found a better ending, I was stuck with what was left. Love left me behind in the wreckage of you and I. You moved on, I stayed broken, still asking myself why. Love left me behind, like I never crossed your mind. You took all the light with you and left me here to survive. Your laugh still lives in corners of a house that doesn't breathe. I sleep on your side of the bed like it's closer to your memory. You said my heart was home, but homes don't close their doors. You walked away so easily, like I was never yours. Every dream we ever lesson, I learned it too well. I gave you my forever, you gave me this hell. I replay every moment, wondering when I died. Was it when you stopped trying, or when I stayed and cried? Love left me behind when you chose yourself over us. I still hear your goodbye in the words you never said to me once. Oh, love left me behind, but I loved you all the same. Even broken, even bleeding, I'd still whisper your name. Now I'm learning how to breathe in a world where you don't exist. Love left me behind, but I stayed with the hurt you missed. I can patient to know your shadow still knows how to move. I breathe you in, then breathe you out, but love won't answer me now. We promised forever with shaking hands, said love was strong enough to stand, but cracks grew quiet day by day. You smiled while slipping away. I fought the nights, I fought the truth, held on to us when you already knew that love was fading, losing ground, and I was the last one holding on. I gave you all my heart could give, but hearts don't make people stay. Our love didn't save us, it just taught me how to hurt. We burned so slowly till there was nothing left to burn. I believed in new ways, you believed in letting go. Our love didn't save us, it just made losing you hurt more. You stopped saying my name out loud, like it meant too much somehow. I felt the distance in your touch, you were there but not enough. I begged in silence, cried alone, tried to turn a house back into home, but love can't fix what won't be fought, and I was loving you for two. I stayed when leaving was easier, you left when staying was hard. Our love didn't save us, it just taught me how to break. I held the memories you packed and walked away. I believed in new ways, you believed in growing cold. Our love didn't save us, it just made me lose myself. Maybe love was never meant to carry all our weight. Maybe hearts can be too pure for promises we make. I don't hate you, I just hate that I still care. You found your freedom, I found pain everywhere. Our love didn't save us, but I swear it felt so real. I would have bled forever just to feel what we would feel. You moved on so easily, like we were nothing at all. Our love didn't save us, but it destroyed me when it fell. Soft piano fades, I survived you, but I'll never forget what love took from me. Soft piano, like a goodbye no one heard. You never slammed the door behind you. You just stopped knocking on my heart. Your voice faded into distance before I knew we were apart. We still said, how was your day? Like nothing underneath had changed. But love was slowly learning how to walk away. There was no moment to remember, just a feeling slipping through. You were my softest goodbye, the kind that doesn't make a sound. No tears falling, no screaming, just love gently letting down. You were my softest goodbye, still hurts the most somehow, because nothing really ended, but nothing's here right now. We kept our hands from touching, like we were scared of what we'd feel. I memorized the distance between what's fake and what's real. You smiled like you were staying, but your eyes were already gone. I felt you leaving slowly long before you moved on. You didn't break my heart in pieces, you let it drift away. You were my softest goodbye, like autumn leaving trees. No storm, no final warning, just a quiet change in me. You were my softest goodbye, and I still don't know when the last time we were us turned into back then. I sometimes wish you had heard me, giving me a reason to cry, because healing would be easier if love didn't fade so kind. But you left with so much gentleness, it made the pain feel wrong. You were my softest goodbye, and I still hear your name in all the things we never said, and the love we couldn't save. You were my softest goodbye, no closure, no last fight, just two hearts quietly learning how to say goodnight. Piano fades, one final breath. You didn't leave me suddenly, you disappeared slowly. You disappeared slowly. Soft piano, slow breaths, silence louder than words. I gave you my mornings, my fragile nights, every hope I had, every part of my life. You held my heart like it was safe to stay, but you let it fall when you walked away. I loved you quietly, loved you deep, while you were already halfway free. I saw the cracks, I stayed the same, calling pain by love's name. You promised me truth, you promised me time, but I was the only one still trying. You took the best of me and left the rest a broken heart. And chest. I gave you love you couldn't keep. You took the best of me. You took my faith, my innocence too. Turned all my dreams into missing you. Now I'm learning how to breathe after you took the best of me. I replay your voice inside my head. Every forever you never meant. I held on while you let go. Loved you more than you'll ever know. I was there when you felt lost. I paid for love no matter the cost. But you chose silence over us and walked away without looking back. Once I stayed too long, I stayed too true. While you were already done with us. You took the best of me and left the rest. A shattered soul beneath my chest. I gave you all I had to give. You took the best of me. You took my hope, my sense of we. Now all I have is a memory. I'm still breaking underneath after you took the best of me. If loving you was a losing fight, I still chose you every night. I don't regret the love I gave. I regret you didn't stay. Now I'm picking pieces off the floor, trying to be whole once more. You took the best of me, it's true, but I survived loving you. I'll heal these scars you couldn't see. You took the best of me, and one day I'll love again, stronger than I've ever been. But tonight I still grieve what you took from me. The soft piano fades, a heart learning how to beat again. Soft echoes in an empty room. Your name still lingers like perfume. I breathe you in and fade away. Another night I cannot say. We started with fire burning bright, holding forever in our eyes. But somewhere between truth and fear, you stopped fighting to stay right here. I felt the distance in your touch. You pulled away, said it was us. But I was standing in the rain while you were learning not to feel the pain. I begged the silence to speak, but it never said a thing. You watched me break so quietly, like love was nothing you could keep. You let our love die slowly while I was holding on. I gave you every heartbeat. You already moved me and the scars you made, learning to breathe through yesterday. I survived the love you denied, but I'll never forget how you let our love die. Soft piano fades in, a breath before the pain. I remember when your eyes still searched for mine, like I was something you were afraid to lose. Your touch used to stay just a second too long. Now it feels like you're already gone. You stopped asking how I feel, stopped trying to make it right. I felt the distance growing every lonely night. You loved me less, and I felt every inch like a slow goodbye I didn't consent to. You loved me less, but I loved you the same. I was holding on while you let me break. Your words turned quiet, your heart turned cold. You smiled at me, but you were somewhere else. I kept fixing what we had while you loosened your grip. I was drowning in the effort you didn't miss. I tried to be enough, try to be more, but love shouldn't feel like a closing door. You loved me less, and I felt it every day, in the way you touched me, in the things you didn't say. You loved me less, and I stayed anyway, hoping you would come back to the love you gave. I would have fought forever if you fought too, but I was bleeding alone, loving you. You didn't leave at once, you fed it slow, and that hurt more than letting go. You loved me less, till there was nothing left. I was still choosing you while you chose yourself. You loved me less, and now I finally see losing you hurts, but losing me was killing me. Soft piano lingers, a final breath. You loved me less, so I had to love myself. Soft piano, distant echoes, breathing between memories. I still walk the streets we knew, every corner sounds like you. Your laughter in the quiet rain feels like touching yesterday. I kept the light on every night just in case you missed the way. But hope gets heavy when it waits, and love learns how to ache. You didn't slam the door goodbye, you just slowly disappeared. And somehow that hurt more than lies, more than tears. You were all once deep in my chest, where my heart could finally rest. Now I'm living in the space you left, trying to forget what I can't forget. You were all once safe and warm before love turned into a storm. I still knock on your memory, but no one answers me. Your side of the bed stays cold, like it knows you won't return. I talk to walls that heard your voice, they never let me learn. I replay every "we'll be fine" like it was a sacred vow. But promises don't keep you close when love gives up somehow. You stopped choosing me one day without a sound or a sign, and I stayed loving what was gone like it was still mine. You were all once deep in my chest, where my heart could finally rest. Now I'm living in the space you left, trying to forget what I can't forget. You were all once safe and warm before love turned into a storm. I still knock on your memory, but no one answers me. If love is just a place we go, why did you leave me here alone? I built my world around your name, now every room feels wrong. I burn the past if I could, but even fire remembers you. You were the best I ever knew, and the worst thing I lost too. You were all once, now you're gone. Still I carry you along in every breath and every song and everything. I'm not strong. You were all once, now I roam, trying to learn how to be alone. Loving you is all I knew. Now home is something I lost with you. Soft piano fades, a quiet breath. You were home once, and I still live there. You and I still live there. Soft piano, fading breath, silence louder than regret. I trusted every word you said, believed in promises you never meant. I wore your love like armor tight, didn't know it cut me every night. I held your hand through all your storms, while mine were drowned and left ignored. You said my pain would fade in time, but you were already saying goodbye. I gave you parts I can't replace. You walked away without a trace. Your love left scars I can't erase. They burn in every empty space. I smile but I'm torn apart. Your love left scars across my heart. I try to heal, I try to breathe, but every piece still bleeds for you. You moved on like I was never there. Your love left scars I still wear. I replay moments in my head, wondering where I forever bled. You slowly faded day by day. I stayed, you quietly slipped away. I learned to cry without a sound, so no one sees me breaking down. I loved you more than I should have done. Now I'm alone with what you've won. You promised me you wouldn't leave, but promises don't always mean. Your love left scars I can't erase. They burn in every empty space. I smile but I'm torn apart. Your love left scars across my heart. I try to heal, I try to breathe, but every piece still bleeds for you. You moved on like I was never there. Your love left scars I still wear. Maybe someday I'll feel okay. Maybe your ghost will fade away. But right now every time I try, your memory pulls me back inside. If love is meant to hurt this deep, then why does my heart still believe? Your love left scars beneath my skin, a war I lost, a fight within. I gave you everything I had, and all you left was broken glass. I hope you find what you were missing while I survive. What you were given, even if I fall apart. Your love left scars across my soft piano fades, whispered breath. Some scars don't heal, they just remind. Soft piano, fading breath, silence where your voice once slept. Your jacket still hanging by the door, like you're coming back once more. Every room still says your name, nothing here feels quite the same. I replay it's like a song on repeat. Every laugh, every broken beat. You moved on like it was nothing. I stayed behind, still loving. I try to change, I try to heal, but memories don't know what's real. I'm stuck in where we were, while you're someone new, living in our yesterday, like it's all I can do. You let go, learn to breathe, found a stuck in what we were, and it's killing me. Your messages fade in my phone, but I still feel less alone when I read the words you sent back when love still meant something. You said forever like a promise, now it sounds dishonest. I believed every part of you, even when the cracks came through. I smile like I'm okay, but I break a little every day. I'm stuck in what we were while you're moving on, dancing in a future I was never in. You don't look back, don't feel regret, like I was easy to forget. I'm still stuck in what we were, and you're already gone. Maybe one day I'll wake up free, maybe a ghost will let me be, but tonight I'm right back there, holding love that isn't fair. I loved you more than I should, loved you longer than I could. I'm stuck in what we were, in a love that doesn't exist. You became my memory, I became someone you missed. If you ever wonder why I'm hurting still, it's 'cause I loved you deeper than you will. The piano fading, whispered vocals. I'm stuck in what we were while you forgot me first. Soft piano breathing space, a heart already tired. I came to you already breaking, with scars I tried to hide. I told myself love could save me if I just tried one last time. I had nothing left but hope and a fragile piece of me. You promised you would hold it like it mattered, like it's real. I warned you I was empty, still you asked for more. I gave you all the parts of me I couldn't lose before. I gave you everything I had left, every tear, every breath. I loved you past my limits, past my strength, past my sense. I gave you everything I had left, now there's nothing to defend. You walked away, still standing, while I fell apart again. I stayed when it was painful, I stayed when it was wrong. I kept believing in us long after hope was gone. You took my last forever like it was just a day, and left me with the silence of all the things lost myself in loving you, and you were never here to stay. I gave you everything I had left, every prayer, every tear. I built my world around you while you were halfway here. I gave you everything I had left. Now I'm weaker than before. You took what little love I had and left me on the floor. If love was a battle, I died on your side. You survived without scars, while I barely survived. Now I'm learning how to breathe with a heart I barely feel. You were my last belief. Now the pain is all that's real. I gave you everything I had left, even when it hurt to stay. I love you like you were the answer. You were just my final mistake. I gave you everything I had left. Now I'm learning how to mend. You took my last piece of love and called it the end. Soft piano fading, a heart with nothing left.